Hi, welcome to What's Cooking with Rochelle. Today we're making tuna noodle casserole. And this is a comfort food that is definitely really good in the fall. Comes together really quick. I'm going to show you a couple ways to spice it up, make it a little bit less generic, and tell you some quick, easy tips. So first thing you need to do is get your oven on bake at 350 degrees. We're going to get that preheated. The second thing is I need you to get some salted water in a pot boiling, and then we are going to saute some mushrooms. So I've already turned my oven on. I've got some water boiling. To that, I am adding 8 ounces of egg noodles. You can use any other shape of pasta if you want, but it is traditionally made with egg noodles. Okay, and the other thing we're going to get going to make it a little bit more oomph is we're actually putting mushrooms in it, not just condensed mushroom soup. So I have 4 ounces of baby bells here that I am going to saute on the stove with a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of olive oil. Okay. And then I am on my mushrooms there, just going to put a little bit of salt and pepper. And the rest of that we're going to use in the sauce. So in our sauce here, we have 1 can of condensed mushroom soup. And to this, we are going to add a cup of milk. Now, if you want to make it dairy-free, you could use an alternative milk. Probably you'd want to stick with an almond milk, but you can experiment. Also, you can make your own roux. A roux is you're going to use like ghee or a butter alternative with a alternative flour, and then add some water and whatever kind of vegetable stock you want to add to it to add a little more flavor. Okay, so we've got these combined. And to this, I am going to add the pepper and the salt. The next ingredient for tuna noodle casserole is obviously tuna. Now, another thing you could do is you could use a real tuna steak, cook it, shred it, and put it in. This is 2 cans of albacore tuna that I have drained. So this would be a total of 8 ounces of tuna. And you're going to want to just stir this up. You can see how quick and easy. This is a half-hour max meal here. You can make it when you get home from work and have it on the table in no time at all. Now we are going to add to this the mushrooms and the noodles as soon as they're done. So let's go ahead and check on our mushrooms. That's our next thing that we're going to do. Now, this recipe is easily doubled, tripled, quadrupled. I am making enough here for probably 2 really hungry people or 3 people if you want to have an appetizer or something with it. So if you're feeding a bigger family than that, just double everything. Also, if you don't want as much tuna in it as I have suggested, it's quite okay. I like mine to have a lot of tuna. It adds more protein. It's better for you. But if you would rather, you can cut the tuna in half. All right, we are adding our sauteed mushrooms into our mixture. And you do not need to rinse your noodles. You're going to put your noodles straight into the mixture. Give it a quick toss. Okay, excellent. That's all mixed together. We're going to dump this into our pan. No need to grease it or do anything like that. You shouldn't have a lot of sticking. All right, and just a couple of last steps. You need a little bit of crunch on the top, I think, to make it really good. So we are going to sprinkle this with some breadcrumbs. And these are just dry breadcrumbs. They are not seasoned. You can also use crackers. I know some people prefer cracker crumbs to the breadcrumbs. That's a personal choice. There is no wrong in cooking. And that was about a half a cup of breadcrumbs. Then I have a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese here. And if you don't have the stuff that is sticks, you can certainly use the grated kind, the shredded, rather than, or grated instead of shredded. Okay, and then we have 2 tablespoons of butter here. This is just going to pour gently on the top. This is melted, as you can see. And this is unsalted butter. All right. We are going to cover this with some foil, put it in our preheated 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes, and then we can eat. Yummy, yummy. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look delicious? I have to let this cool off for a minute, otherwise I seriously will burn my mouth. I'll see you back here in about 5 to 10 minutes so we can dig in. All right, tuna noodle casserole. I love tuna and I love mushrooms, and if you love them too, you're really gonna like this recipe. What I did so that mine isn't all runny and gooey is I did let it set for a few minutes before I cut it. When I usually eat it, I just scoop it right out of the oven because I don't mind the mess. But let's dig in. You can see the noodles hold up really well when you use those good egg noodles. And then we've got some mushroom and tuna. That's really good. Thank you as always for watching. If you like this recipe, let me know what else you might like me to make. And please forward and share this with someone else. I'd love to get more subscribers so I can help more people like you make great healthy food fast and easy for their family. Thank you for watching What's Cooking with Rochelle. Bye for now.